there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for ya. We're back with the parasocial parasite, the bald menace, the quackity McQuackerton, and the peanut butter man himself, TJ.
A lot of hype in that. Your tone, like it climbed, escalated to a level that I wasn't prepared for. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I gotta be a hype man, Brother Bear.
Yeah, I wanna. On the next time we do this,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need you to. I want you to just like off the top of your head, the first thing that hits your brain when you think about me. I want that to be what comes.
Deal. You got it.
We'll talk.
But we've got some matches over from Sully's Abode for you folks. This is the local card shop that we go to every Thursday for Digi. Pop off at about 6:30 p.m. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, they are located in Boilingbrook, Illinois. So if you're looking for a shop to check out or just a good Digi community to join, we're there, like I said, every Thursday. Sully's also has a pretty great community overall. They've got pretty much every card game you could imagine. So feel free to check them out. I'll drop their TCG player link down in the video description below, along with our socials, which includes our Discord, our Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, so that you can kind of follow us. And if you're looking for the deck list, the Discord is there for you to utilize. But today's matchup features the Brother Bear himself, TJ, going up against another Hyper Colosseum member in Arby on the right, playing 7 Great Demon Lords, and TJ is rocking the Leviamon. So a battle of the purple, so to speak. Should be an interesting one. Both decks have a lot of toolboxy things to deal with threats, so I'm anticipating a lot of back and forth. So it should be a good matchup. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and consider hitting that bell if you want to be notified of our videos. But enough yapping from me over here. Let's hop right into the round.
I'm not gonna lie to you. 7 Great Demon Lords is probably more frustrating for me than SecCon ever was.
Why is that?
I can't quantify my emotions that I have of disdain for Demon Lords. That's all.
It is a deck. It is a deck.
It's a deck that just exists to counterplay you, like, which is like kind of what SecCon did, right? But a lot of times SecCon would just build up their security as well, and not always answer your board with everything. But like
SecCon was very passive.
Yes. Whereas Demon Lords is not. Demon Lords is a deck where it's just like it is nothing but answers. So unless you get the most like bang for your buck in the single turn that you push up, you don't do much, and it hurts. Also, the fact that they can just drop like level 6s for free pretty quickly, it just I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It grinds my gears in a way where I'm just like, I don't understand. But anyways,
both of you have a pretty kind of solid start-ish, right? You have a Mem Boost to do some searching and setup. You've got your Dober X set up and raising, which is always pretty solid. But you're sort of in an awkward spot here because Digivolving into a 5 is sort of like less value.
Yeah, and I was kind of stuck in my hand. Like I had options, but like nothing great. So I have to just pass here. I didn't want to go into the Cerberus and waste the free draw on potential rookie play. Arby goes ahead and goes to his turn. He started mains, goes ahead and uses his Leviamon effect to grab a card, and then will trash the rest. To finish my little statement earlier about Demon Lord stuff, to Arby's credit, Arby plays the deck very well. He plays the deck very, very well. He's a very good card game player. Like there's a reason he like climbs so well in like the Magic rank ladder, stuff like that. He's smart. He's good at card games. I wish Demon Lords didn't exist. There's an anger in my heart.
Well, I mean, I think it almost is like you're on a time bomb with Demon Lords, right? As you go into a Cerberus X over here, pitching a Psychmon to play out said Psychmon, just pretty solid against Demon Lords. But you're on a timer, but it's a timer that like punishes you even more the longer you stay in the game, right?
Yeah.
Because unlike, I mean, Royal Knights did have some on-play like toolboxy shenanigans you can do, but I feel like Demon Lords has just so many more layers to what it can do in terms of like just adapting to game state compared to Royal Knights that it's just so much scarier. Like
Yeah,
you can play
agreed.
this like the Levia that you just swing 2 checks with. You can play that guy for free essentially with Demon Lords, and it's wild.
Which, and on that note too, at this point I'm feeling pretty good. Like I was able to get good aggression in. I have a Psychmon on board as well to stop reducing play costs, so he can't just drop his Demon Lords for cheap. I was checking his trash because I know that he had put or I know that he had trashed the Porcupamon earlier. I go ahead, I end up he does pop me with a Rivals though, and I do end up just grabbing back. I think I grabbed the Cerberus X.
Yeah. No, I think you grabbed Dober X.
Oh, was it Dober? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just start building in the back again. I leave Psychmon out there just to be as annoying as possible. Choke to 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Arby does go ahead and just hard drop the sleep mode here. Tucks in a rage mode. I mean, it's good. I can't touch the thing. I can't do anything about its effects. I do have a lot of memory to work with at least, but Leviamon is a deck that also is very expensive. So, but with 2 trainings, I can help kind of mitigate some of those costs.
I'm telling you, I don't know, man. Like there's just something about Belfi as a deck. It was like the one deck I could never like find a way to overclimb. Like no matter how well I was feeling that day, if I ever like ran into a Belfi, like I'm done. I just scoop.
Well,
there's no way
with Mirage stuff. With Mirage,
I
stuff,
always struggled against
They strip your hand. They strip your hand like crazy. So
yeah.
Or they strip their hand like crazy. So it makes it hard for you to do your Mirage plays. I'm going ahead. I'm just kind of building wide. I'm trying to find pieces right now. I was trying to find another Leviamon, namely, and as you can see, I am not finding one. I wanted to save the trainings for my Cerberus plays. So now I go ahead. I go into a Cerberus here for 1. I'm able to draw. I add back a Cerberus X from trash. Go into said Cerberus X, I believe here, unless I'm capping.
I think you have a Levia in hand, no?
Oh no, I do this instead. Okay, so my idea here was I go Cerberus X, go ahead and get the extra draw and everything. And then I go Cerberus X over this stack here. So the idea was I wanted to get my Dober X inheritable live, so I could just get more value out of the turn. I go ahead and play a Lop X out. I gain 3 memory, 2 off the Dober X's and 1 off of the Labra. I draw 2 cards from the Doberman inheritables. I already used the Goblin inheritables earlier, so that's dead. But that does put me over to 4 memory, which is pretty good. And at this point, I still couldn't find a lad. I also gave Rush.
He's right there, no? Levia.
Oh, I have Levia X. Yeah.
No,
I did give.
There he is.
I do have Levia. You're right. Yeah. I go Levia here.
What?
No. Actually, that's okay. I remember. I went Levia X here because I knew that there was no reason to go into Levia. So I wasn't going to get any pop.
Right,
and I wanted more checks, so the 3 security left. So I go ahead, attempt to swing for 3 checks, pop the Lop X off the swing.
Sure.
I did not use Lop X's effect because I didn't have anything in trash at the time to boost me. I don't think. I probably should have. But so I forced Arby to have to block here. All 3 bodies are live, by the way, because I gave Rush to that other Cerberus X stack. Off of the
so we do take
1 Cerberus effect, and then I hit a Body Crush.
Oh no.
So he pops level 6 or lower. He paid pitch a Leviamon off. That's what hits the battle area. I lose my stack. At this point, I'm just trying to decide what to do. I'm like, well, he can end the swings. Potentially, I go ahead. I swing with the Psychmon. He does end the Psychmon swing.
Sure. Because that Psychmon's pretty much dead regardless, right? Because he sheds the Belfi sleep. You go into rage mode and he just dies anyway.
Yeah. That's the idea. And it just kind of puts me in a position where do I want to swing with my Cerberus X to check that last security and leave him at 0, or what do I want to do? I do opt to swing with it because I'm like, you know what? It's going to go bye-bye anyways, and I do hit Nagudo. And so I was like, well, you know what? Ain't that just the way? And I just play a training, just get some search, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll just try and set up to try and get this last stack that I need to go for game. Bottom deck the other card that I revealed there and pass it over to Arby. Arby will end of turn. If he goes to trash, then start a main. We'll do the clear the board, and then he'll go ahead and start a main for the gate to tuck it. And then you go in chaos modes. I have nothing I can pop, so I have to trash top side of security. So he gets to recover 1. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. I can work through it. It's a little bit annoying, but It is what it is.
You're just doing more setup here with the Gobbly and the training.
Yeah, my deck is also a little bit low at this point. It's kind of hard to tell, but I did cycle a lot of cards. I cycled a lot of cards on that previous turn because I was trying to just go for bank there.
Okay.
Yeah, I go ahead and Biting Crush. Pitch Leviathan X to go ahead and play it in the battle area. He does go ahead and use the effect of bottom deck Colosseum to then play out a level 6 Demon Lord.
Yeah.
That Lucemon Chaos mode from EX-06 is so nasty, dude. It's crazy that the regular
really
art for that card is like $40. Or sorry, no, it's like 30. Oh, wait, no, did it go up? I thought it actually might be 40.
It might be 40 now with all the Lucy X stuff coming out next set.
It's $38 for a regular art SR. I don't think I've ever seen an SR that high.
I got my playset.
I have my playset of alts.
Oh god.
For which my wallet weeps, but my brain is happy. I'm ready for my tier 3 Lucemon control deck, dude. Let's go. Although I think we had to confirm that Lucemon X is in the new
it is in the new set. Yeah, it's in Booster 2.0.
So I am feeling pretty good right about now, actually. I'm feeling spiffy.
Feeling a
I'm feeling little crazy, little wacky, you know, the meme man. A little silly with it.
Speaking of getting a little wild with it, we go Creepymon here. Then we play out a Lucy, it looks like, for the 5.
Yep.
Lucy effect, reveal 3, trash 3, because there are no targets to pick up. Trashing a Miss Memory, I believe a Shoto, and another purple option. And then Arby just goes ahead, plays a Shoto, and pass turn, I think, with the Shoto. Yeah.
And then uses Lucemon effects to go ahead and put that level 6 into security, Evo into a chaos mode. I have nothing on board to pop, so I have to trash. And he gets to recover 1. And just like that, he is back up to 3 security.
Oh god, now I see the editing that this will take.
I'm sorry. I tried, okay? It's not my fault that every time I swing into security, there's a Biting Crush there. It feels like it is honestly good. It is good. But it is genuinely insane. I think this whole night, by the way, all 4 rounds, 2 of which I went to game 3. I think I saw Biting Crush in my security once.
Against me.
Twice. Saw it twice. And it is just
hurtful. The Gazis.
I just ended up searching. I should have put that protoform up on top, but I kind of just quickly swept it under because I wasn't really thinking too much. And I'm just like trying to be like, okay, I guess I'll just try and set up for a big turn. So I went Ginkaku here because I was worried that he was going to ruin mode. So I knew he was going to play a level 6 off of the chaos mode.
Sure.
So I was of the mind of like, oh, I'm worried about a ruin mode hitting the board and then I can't promote at all. So I need to be able to make sure I can promote even if I'm only at 1 KDP.
Sure.
But then right here, right now, we're just checking exactly how Biting Crushes would resolve. There's no world in which Biting Crush works in my favor right now.
Right.
Because it's his turn when everything's happening. He has turn player priority. So even if I were to Biting Crush in response to him, he Biting Crushes in response to my Biting Crush and then just pops me. Which is painful. It is difficile.
Dude, having Biting Crush on both sides of the boards is always just...
It's hard to work through.
Yeah.
It's hard to work through. It's a weird thing to resolve.
Speaking of hard to work through, Belfie Sleep mode with a Rage mode underneath is also very hard to work through.
Yep.
And on top of that, Arby barely had to pay any memory for that bad boy.
Yeah. Demon Lords is a good deck. I think that Magna X being hit, like Armor Vaccine being hit, honestly is what the deck needed to see the boost, like to be like genuinely playable again. Because it was suffering, right? Like it wasn't doing super well during BT16. Imperial is still pretty difficult for it as well because Imperial can just go really fast and like they don't care about getting popped. They just partition, make your life harder. But you have so many different options now with Demon Lords, and Shoto is crazy. for it as well. Just being able to give things blocker consistently, just making you a harder wall to get through. On top of already what it had, it's hard. It's a scary thing.
I agree. And I think sort of like similar to what we said, right? Like the longer the game goes, I feel like the more advantage that Demon Lords typically gets. Because they're just playing things that do so much and also like actually have a pretty significant impact into the game, right? Like Belfie Sleep Mode isn't just there just to like be a Demon Lord to get tucked under like your trash. It like can do some scary stuff along with Rage Mode, along with Creepy too.
Oh yeah.
With its on play and blocker and all this stuff. So like there's just so much value that you're getting off of your gates the longer the game goes on. So unless you can like end Demon Lords within like, I don't know, like rough estimate here, but like within like the first like 5-6 turns, you're almost like fighting an uphill battle. Like it just goes south from there because the longer you just stall it out with them, the more tools they get access to.
Yeah, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
They get more access, they get more tools in their trash. At this point, they probably just build up a wider board and just get more stuff going on in that regard. Yeah, I was like, I can't really push up because that sleep mode's there. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't really have much else I could do. I didn't want to play a thing on the board, to give him stuff to like, I don't know. I just was worried about him milling other stuff and whatnot.
No, that's fair. You've got all the setup in the world here too.
So I was debating going into Anubis in the back. So I was like, okay, well, what if I just Anubis in the back and then I go crazy with memory stuff? But I'm like, well, I only have trainings on board, and I'm kind of wasting the trainings at that point. It doesn't super help me, so I should just wait.
Sure.
So Anubis will not build me a wide enough rush board that I need, especially because of the promotes and my sources as is. Which is another thing too, because he didn't go ruin mode, I did kind of get messed up here. I could have built a better stack, but I tried to read harder than I needed to and read the ruin mode, and it was not the right read.
I mean, it's a fair play to go against. I mean, I've played in a few regionals where I didn't prepare for that. I was like, well, like they probably won't do it, and they end up doing it, and then I just end up being completely like strangleholded, and I lose because ruin mode just ended me.
I remember what I do here now.
Oh, get a little bit of
get a little crazy with it.
You get a little crazy with it. Hell yeah, so Brother Bear.
It still doesn't work though. My brain is thinking it would resolve a certain way, but it's funny. Yeah, I know. So I forced him to play level 4. He plays the Porcupa. I can go ahead and use the Alterns effect to play out a level 3 if I want. So I play the Psychmon. I forgot the Porcupa is on deletion also. Delete stuff, so that is a misplay there. I do go ahead and right now we're just checking stuff because I'm just checking resolutions on making sure that
stuff gets sequenced correctly.
Yeah, basically. Jarrell was sitting next to me, so that helped. So I'm just checking sequencing because it's been a while. Levia is the one where it's weird sequencing, and I know because he has his Biting Crush as well. I was trying to see sequencing how Biting Crushes would resolve here. And even though I'm turn player, because Arby can just wait until I play my Levia to use his Biting Crush to play his Levia, I'm still just screwed.
I see what you're saying.
Because the thing is by the time when my Levia hits the board, my on play will activate before his Biting Crush can activate. And so I'll make the board small enough for him to pop both things. So realistically, this play could have worked if he had like one more Tamer on board or something. Like if there was one more Shoto on board or like one other Digimon on board, this would have been okay. Right. Because what I do is I opt to pop highest on Belfie because I don't want to give him the extra source to Agudo me at the end of this turn off popping Creepy, and then I pop the Porcupa. Oh, wait.
What happened? What are you waiting about?
He doesn't Biting Crush here.
Porcupa, like you said, deletes the Psych.
Oh, you know what? Even if he would have Biting Crushed here, it still wouldn't have popped me because I had less things on board because the Porcupa pops my Psychmon. So never mind. I would have been fine. Anyways. So I'm just like, you know what? He's a 6 memory. I have a Levia and a Drago on board. I probably should have used my boost. Admittedly. But I was in the mind of just trying to save it for like a big explosive turn at the time.
which is fair.
But we probably could have been viable there because I could have put him to 4, which does work a lot better for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot, right? Like, you could go either way with it. I feel like we're seeing it unfold now, and it's like easier to
because I would have gained 2 more memory too because Levia popping as
Sure,
well, so I'd
yeah.
put him to 3 instead of 5. How much does that come up? How much does that affect?
So
Plays
Lilith comes out for free.
Free, yeah, because he's reducing by 12.
Gates, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then just debating on rivalsing me.
Yep,
Yeah,
he will do
ends
it.
up doing it. Puts me to 2. Yeah, I could have been F4. Let's see if it comes up. Let's see if it matters.
All right, so you do end up pushing the Cerberus X up. You you pop the boost to go up 2 memory. And
At this point, I'm debating what to do. I think all my Levias are in trash at this point. So I'm looking at Anubis.
yeah,
I don't have all the greatest inheritables in my stack either because I opted to try and like I said, I tried to make that hard read for the
ruin mode.
ruin mode play. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just double checking Lilith's effects. I don't remember them exactly. But I have to try and win this turn because if I don't win this turn, he has a Gudo on board. So I have to try and win right now. I do have a Levia in hand.
You got 2 Levias in hand.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it necessarily matters. I do go Levia here. Go ahead and
Lilith.
pop the Lilith, gain a memory back. I play the Siako. Siako will go ahead and crash the card. I'll gain a memory, and then I swing, pop it to restand. It's only 2 checks.
So
Yeah,
Arby
Arby
just
no.
chose to not biting crush here. Is that it?
Yeah, looks like it. I swing 2 more checks.
Levia X
Go
to
Levia
pop
X.
Shoto.
Pop Shoto, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. I bottom deck that to keep myself in the game. So I don't deck out.
Not bad play.
But then he
but
end of
he has a
turn can
Gudo.
just yeah, he has a Gudo and trash. He has enough sources. I didn't have means of restanding. I'm realizing now.
Maybe your best bet was to maybe wide board here.
No. I still was gonna lose. The whiteboarding wouldn't have helped me. There's no way I could whiteboard efficiently and keep turn. I didn't have enough memory for it.
Sure.
Popping the boost early would have been smarter. And doing other things. And I mean, at this point, we tie. That was the majority of game 1.
Because I think by the time you guys went to game 2, it was already like minutes within.
There was 5 minutes
round
left.
ending.
There's 5 minutes left in round, and then we took like another 5 minutes of us deciding turns, and it ends up just tying.
All right, so we end up doing just a best of 1 here. So Arby does take game 1, but I mean, like you said before we hopped on too, like a pretty decent back and forth. I mean,
oh yeah,
purple is definitely the deck to go kind of toe to toe with each other. You both have Levia, which can definitely do crazy things. Yeah, go ahead.
Like the Binding Crush was unlucky, sure, but Arby played it super well. He did a very, very good job of controlling the board. The Lucamon Chaos modes were so much value. He recovered all the way back up to 4 security, which is just so hard to work through again. I wasn't working with much decks, which didn't help. But yeah, I think that last turn, if I would have probably popped the Mem Boost earlier, and if I just didn't try and make the hard read for the Ruin mode and just did a normal stack and gotten the memory to gate
a little bit more.
I might have been able to win it because I would have had access to the promote, and I would have had access to getting rush back on board as well with Labras and stuff too, and like getting it back, grabbing back the old Cerberus that popped earlier.
Sure. But hey, I mean, we live and we learn. Yeah,
that's true.
We learn.
It's a matchup to learn. I hate playing against Demon Lords. Arby is also my kryptonite. I just lose to Arby all the time now.
Well,
and
Arby's
I'm
well versed in this deck. I mean, he and Rio have been cooking with these decks. It's crazy.
I'm not saying it like it's undeserved.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. I'm just clarifying what happens every time I play Arby. I lose, and it is incredibly frustrating. I want to beat him so bad.
And we got good players at our locals. We got a very strong locals crew. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was just a best of 1 just because just the way things played out. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Hit that bell and catch catch us on that next video. We may have a special guest on tomorrow's video, so be on the lookout for it. Bye-bye.